outside is covered in white. It reflects the moon in the dead of the night. My breath fogs the glass as I look down the street, wishing I could hear the sound of your feet. But the snow is untouched, pristine and clear, a blinding reminder that you aren't here. My heart is buried under the falling snow, frozen in the place where I watched you go. The ice is creeping into my very veins. Winter is here and only the cold remains. I'm freezing to death in the memory of your warmth. Wrap your old sweater tight around my chest, hoping it will put my shivering to rest. But the chill comes from deep down inside of my bones, a symphony of sorrow in muted tones. My heart is buried under the falling snow, frozen in the place where I watched you go. The ice is creeping into my very veins. Winter is here and only the cold remains. I'm freezing to death in the memory of your warmth. They promised me the spring will melt it all away, but I'm stuck forever in this cold gray day. The ice is too thick, the frost is too deep. I'll just close my eyes and go to sleep. My heart is buried under the fallen snow, frozen in the place where I watched you go. The ice is creeping into my very veins. Winter is here and only the cold remains. I'm freezing to death in the memory of your warmth. Under the snow, so cold.
The wax is melting down the side. There is nowhere left to hide. A tiny spark against the dark, just like the hope inside my heart. The wind is blowing through the crack. I know you're never coming back. Just a flickering candle in the night, reflecting in my tearful eyes. I try to shield it with my hand, but I could never understand why beautiful things must come to an end. My lover, my enemy, my friend, just a flickering candle in the night, losing the will to keep up the fight. Fragile glow that's bound to fade, a victim of the mess we made. I watch it dance before it dies, reflecting in my tearful eyes. Burn it down to the very wick. The smoke is rising, black and thick. I blow it out and say your name. The darkness swallows up the flame. Just a flickering candle in the night, losing the will to keep up the fight. Fragile blow that's bound to fade, a victim of the mess we made. I watch it dance before it dies, reflecting in my tearful eyes. Smoke in the air, lights out.
Buried in the back of my closet door, I found the gray sweater that you always wore. It still holds the scent of your cheap cologne, a bitter reminder that I am alone. I wrap it around my shivering frame. I close my eyes and I whisper your name. These faded threads keep holding me tight. receiver close to my ear, hoping that your voice is the next thing I hear. The dial tone hums a limp chorded tune under the pale light of a crescent moon. I dial the numbers that my fingers know by heart, even though we are a million miles apart. Just static on the line, buzzing in my brain, whispering your name through the pouring rain. I'm holding my breath for a single word, but my desperate prayers go completely unheard. Just static on the line, taking up the space where I used to hear the comfort of your grace. The street lamp flickers outside my window pane. I am trapped inside this endless dizzying game. I leave a message after the sharp cold beat, knowing that it is a promise you will never keep. Just static on the line, a buzzing in my brain, whispering your name through the pouring rain. I am holding my breath for a single word, but my desperate prayers go completely unheard. Just static on the line, taking up the space where I used to hear the comfort of your grace. Heavy reverb washes over my shaking sighs. I cannot wipe the endless tears from my tired eyes. The connection is broken, the wires are all frayed. This is the lonely bed that I have made. Just static on the line, buzzing in my brain, whispering your name through the pouring rain. I'm holding my breath for a single word, but my desperate prayers go completely unheard. Just static on the line, taking up the space where I used to hear the comfort of your grace. Hang up the phone, I am finally alone.
A street lamp flickers on the avenue, casting shadows that look just like you. I wrap my arms around myself to keep the chill away, wishing for the warmth of yesterday. The tears are falling just like the storm outside. Nowhere left for my breaking heart to hide. read the letters that you wrote to me, back when love was an endless sea. Now the ink is smudged from the tears I've cried, a physical proof of the day we died. Oh, the midnight rain is washing you away. I'm begging the memories to just stay, but the drops keep falling, heavy and cold. A sad, sad story that's already been told. They say the sun will come out again. They don't know the state I'm in. I'm anchored to the bottom of the deep blue dark, with a permanently shattered heart. Oh, the midnight rain is washing you away. I'm begging the memories to just stay, but the drops keep falling, heavy and cold. A sad, sad story that's already been told. Let it rain, let it wash me away. I hear the clock tick down the hall. The paint is peeling off the wall. A quiet house, a lonely bed, with all the things we never said. The silence is a heavy stone. I've never felt quite this alone. You left your shadows on the wall. I watch them dance, I watch them fall. A ghost of what we used to be is staring right back at me. I'm drowning in this slow decay, wishing you had chose to stay. I found your sweater on the chair. I caught the scent of you still there. It breaks my heart to let it go, 'cause I still need you so. You left your shadows on the wall. I watch them dance, I watch them fall. A ghost of what we used to be is staring right back at me. I'm drowning in this slow decay, wishing you had chose to wipe the tears from off my face. Time moves at a bitter pace. Oh, I cannot wash you from my skin. I cannot let the healing watch them fall. The streetlights blur into a yellow stream. The dashboard clock is ticking past 2 a.m. I am driving through the wreckage of a dream, trying to find my way back home again. With every mile I leave a piece behind, but you are always heavy on my mind. On this midnight highway of regrets, the radio is playing our old sets. I am chasing down a ghost I cannot catch, a broken heart without a working light. The rain begins to tap against the glass, a steady rhythm matching my heartbeat. I watch the sleepy, darkened towns go past, another empty, nameless, faceless street. On this midnight highway of regrets, the radio is playing our old sets. I am chasing down a ghost I cannot catch, a broken heart without a working light. I hit the brakes, but I am still sliding fast into the deep ravines of our past. I cannot steer away from what we lost. I never realized the heavy cost. On this midnight highway of regrets, the radio is playing our old sets. I am chasing down a ghost I cannot catch, a broken heart without a working light. Keep driving, keep fading, keep driving. Morning breaks, but the room is gray. I cannot wash the memory away. 2 empty coffee cups on the sink, pushing me closer to the brink. The steam rises and fades from view, just like the love I had for you. Oh, the bittersweet taste of yesterday, and the words we swallowed and could not say. I am sipping on this lonely pain, waiting for the sun inside the rain. I trace the rim of your favorite mug, still craving the warmth of your tender hug. The acoustic strums a lonely tune underneath the pale morning moon. Oh, the bittersweet taste of yesterday, and the words we swallowed and could not say. I am sipping on this lonely pain, waiting for the sun inside the rain. Heavy reverb on my sides, I cannot hide the tears in my eyes. The ambient pads echo my regret. You are the one I cannot forget. Oh, the bittersweet taste of yesterday, and the words we swallowed and could not say. I am sipping on this lonely pain, waiting for the sun inside the rain. One cup left, the coffee is cold. I watch you looking at your phone. Even together, we're alone. The distance grows with every breath. A quiet, unassuming death. I feel the slit right through my hands, the shifting of the hour sands. This is a slow decay, watching the colors wash away. No dramatic end, no sudden break, just a slow decay. For heaven's sake, you smile at me but it doesn't reach the broken trust we cannot breach. We go through motions day by day, hoping the pain will fade away. This is a slow decay, watching the colors wash away. No dramatic end, no sudden break, just a slow slow decay, watching the colors wash away. No dramatic end, no sudden break, just a slowly tied to heaven's sake. Lingering piano note, distant ambient pad, fading to black.
A folded letter on the desk, a love that failed the final test. The ink is smashed with salty tears, a chronicle of wasted years. We wrote our vows on fragile sheets, now crumbled up upon the streets. Paper hearts will tear and fold, leaving us out in the cold. We tried to fly on wings of lace, but crashed into an empty space. I keep the ticket from the train, a souvenir of sweet domain. When we believed we had it all, before the inevitable fall. Paper hearts will tear and fold, leaving us out in the cold. We tried to fly on wings of lace, but crashed into an empty space.
second-hand moves, but time stands still. I am staring out from the windowsill. The world outside is rushing on by, but I am stuck here asking why. Every tick is a beat of my lonely heart, reminding me that we are apart. Ticking clocks in the dead of the night, nothing I do can make this right. A slow tempo pushing me further into the ground. Ticking clocks in the dead of the night, nothing I do can make this right. A slow tempo march to an empty dawn. How do I live now that you are gone? I wanna shatter the glass and freeze the dial. If I could just see your lovely smile, but ambient paths wash over my plea, leaving only the silence and me. Ticking clocks in the dead of the night, nothing I do can make this right. A slow tempo march to an empty dawn. How do I live now that you are gone? Tick tock, time runs out.
The sun is crawling up the blind, unwelcome and too bright, leaving all the warmth behind in the wreckage of last night. Your keys are gone from by the door, your shoes are missing too. The silence settles on the floor where I am missing you. The final word was spoken soft, but it brought the ceiling down. The morning after the end of the world, watching the tragedy slowly unfurl. The coffee is bitter, the air is so cold, a heartbreaking story that has finally been told. I am picking up pieces of shattered glass, watching the painfully slow hours pass. The sun is shining worst of the pain. The pillows still retain your shape, a cruel and mocking sight. There is no tunnel of escape from the choices of last night. I wrap myself in your old coat, smelling faintly of perfume, a heavy lump caught in my throat in this suffocating room. The morning after the end of the world, watching the tragedy slowly unfurl. The coffee is bitter, the air is so cold, a heartbreaking story that has finally been told. I am picking up pieces of shattered glass, watching the painfully slow hours pass. The sun is shining, but it feels like rain. The morning after the worst of the pain. We said goodbye with tear-stained eyes. No more fighting, no more lies. But the peace is heavy, the peace is a stone, dragging me down now that I am alone. The morning after the end of the world, watching the tragedy slowly unfurl. The coffee is bitter, the air is so cold, a heartbreaking story that has finally been told. I am picking up pieces of shattered glass, watching the painfully slow hours pass. The sun is shining, but it feels like rain. The morning after the worst of the pain. It is morning, but it is so dark alone.
The sky is turning gray, the storm is moving in, a perfect match for me and the state my heart is in. Drops begin to slowly fall, streaking down my bedroom wall. Rain on the glass, watching the lonely hours pass. Every drop is a falling tear, wishing Rain on the glass. Midnight strikes, the house is so still, a deafening silence I never can fill. I walk down the corridor, feeling the chill, the quiet surrender against my own will. I listen so closely, holding my breath, scared of this quiet, scared to death. Echoes in the hallway, footsteps of the past. Why do the painful things always seem to last? I hear your voice calling, bouncing off the wall, but nobody's there to catch me when I fall. The mirror reflects a face I don't know. The shadows are long and the fire is low. We danced on these rugs just a lifetime ago. Now I'm just swaying alone in the glow. Echoes in the hallway, footsteps of the past. Why do the painful things always seem to last? I hear your voice calling, bouncing off the wall, but nobody's there to catch me when I fall. How can a sound that is no longer there wrap itself around me and swallow the air? I'm trapped in the priestess of a broken heart, torn from the seams, falling apart. Echoes in the hallway, footsteps of the past. Why do the painful things always seem to last? I hear your voice calling, bouncing off the wall, but nobody's there to catch me when I fall. Just echoes, bouncing off the wall. Nobody's there. Slow morning vibe, but deeper lit.
The sun pushes through the gap in the blinds, waking a mind that endlessly wins. I step to the kitchen, the floor is so cold, feeling so tired, feeling so old. Two favorite mugs sitting there on the shelf. I reach for just one, making peace with myself. Coffee for one, steam in the air, looking across at an empty chair. The morning is quiet, the silence is loud. I'm lost in the mist of a lonely cloud, bitter and black, just like the dawn. Coffee for one, now that you're gone. I listen to birds sing a song in the tree, wondering if they are singing for me. The newspaper rests by the side of the door. Nothing is quite how it functioned before. Coffee for one, steam in the air, looking across at an empty chair. The morning is quiet, the silence is loud. I'm lost in the mist of a lonely cloud, bitter and black, just like the dawn. Coffee for one, now that you're gone. Used to be laughter over the rim, used to be light, but the lighting is dim. I swallow the ache with the last bitter drop, praying the pain will eventually stop. Coffee for one, steam in the air, looking across at an empty chair. The morning is quiet, the silence is loud. I'm lost in the mist of a lonely cloud, bitter and black, just like the dawn. Coffee for one, now that you're gone. Just coffee for one, a lonely dawn. The world outside is covered in white. It reflects the moon in the dead of the night. My breath fogs the glass as I look down the street, wishing I could hear the sound of your feet. But the snow is untouched, pristine and clear.
tight around my chest, hoping it will put my shivering to rest. But the chill comes from deep down inside of my bones, a symphony of sorrow in muted tones. My heart is buried under the falling snow, frozen in the place where I watched you go. The ice is creeping into my very veins. Winter is here and only the cold remains. I'm freezing to death in the memory of your warmth. They promised me the spring will melt it all away, but I'm stuck forever in this cold gray day. The ice is too thick, the frost is too deep. I'll just close my eyes and go to sleep. My heart is buried under the fallen snow, frozen in the place where I watched you go. The ice is creeping into my very veins. Winter is here and only the cold remains. I'm freezing to death in the memory of your warmth. Under the snow, so cold.
The wax is melting down the side. There is nowhere left to hide. A tiny spark against the dark, just like the hope inside my heart. The wind is blowing through the crack. I know you're never coming back. Just a flickering candle in the night, losing the will to keep up the fight. Fragile glow that's bound to fade, a victim of the mess we made. I watch it dance before it dies, reflecting in my tearful eyes. I try to shield it with my hand, but I could never understand why beautiful things must come to an end. My lover, my enemy, my friend, just a flickering candle in the night, losing the is rising, black and thick. I blow it out and say your name. The darkness swallows up the flame. Just a flickering candle in the night, losing the will to keep up the fight. Fragile blood that's bound to fade, a victim of the mess we made. I watch it dance before it dies, reflecting in my tearful eyes. Smoke in the air, lights out.
Buried in the back of my closet door, I found the gray sweater that you always wore. It still holds the scent of your cheap cologne, a bitter reminder that I am alone. I wrap it around my shivering frame. I close my eyes and I whisper your name. These faded threads keep holding me tight, a fragile embrace in the dead of the night, woven with secrets and tears we cried, warmth on the outside, but freezing inside.
the receiver close to my ear, hoping that your voice is the next thing I hear. The dial tone hums a limp chorded tune under the pale light of a crescent moon. I dial the numbers that my fingers know by heart, even though we are a million miles apart. Just static on the line, buzzing in my brain, whispering your name through the pouring rain. I'm holding my breath for a single word, but my desperate prayers go completely unheard. Just static on the line, taking up the space where I used to hear the comfort of your grace. The street lamp flickers outside my window pane. I am trapped inside this endless dizzying game. I leave a message after the sharp cold beat, knowing that it is a promise you will never keep. Just static on the line, a buzzing in my brain, whispering your name through the pouring rain. I am holding my breath for a single word, but my desperate prayers go completely unheard. Just static on the line, taking up the space where I used to hear the comfort of your grace. Heavy reverb washes over my shaking sighs. I cannot wipe the endless tears from my tired eyes. The connection is broken, the wires are all frayed. This is the lonely bed that I have made. Just static on the line, buzzing in my brain, whispering your name through the pouring rain. I'm holding my breath for a single word, but my desperate prayers go completely unheard. Just static on the line, taking up the space where I used to hear the comfort of your grace. Hang up the phone, I am finally alone.
A street lamp flickers on the avenue, casting shadows that look just like you. I wrap my arms around myself to keep the chill away, wishing for the warmth of yesterday. The tears are falling just like the storm outside. Nowhere left for my breaking heart to hide.
read the letters that you wrote to me, back when love was an endless sea. Now the ink is smudged from the tears I've cried, a physical proof of the day we died. Oh, the midnight rain is washing you away. I'm begging the memories to just stay, but the drops keep falling, heavy and cold. A sad, sad story that's already been told. They say the sun will come out again. They don't know the state I'm in. I'm anchored to the bottom of the deep blue dark, with their permanently shattered heart. Oh, the midnight rain is washing you away. I'm begging the memories to just stay, but the drops keep falling, heavy and cold. A sad, sad story that's already been told. Let it rain, let it wash me away. I hear the clock tick down the hall. The paint is peeling off the wall. A quiet house, a lonely bed, with all the things we never said. The silence is a heavy stone. I've never felt quite this alone. You left your shadows on the wall. I watch them dance, I watch them fall. A ghost of what we used to be is staring right back at me. I'm drowning in this slow decay, wishing you had chose to stay. I found your sweater on the chair. I caught the scent of you still there. It breaks my heart to let it go, 'cause I still need you so. You left your shadows on the wall. I watch them dance, I watch them fall. A ghost of what we used to be is staring right back at me. I'm drowning in this slow decay, wishing you had chose to stay. Wipe the tears from off my face. Time moves at a bitter pace. Oh, I cannot wash you from my skin. I cannot let the healing shadows, watch them fall. The streetlights blur into a yellow stream. The dashboard clock is ticking past 2 a.m. I am driving through the wreckage of a dream, trying to find my way back home again. With every behind, but you are always heavy on my mind. On this midnight highway of regrets, the radio is playing our old sets. I am chasing down a ghost I cannot catch, a broken heart without a working latch. The rain begins to tap against the glass, a steady rhythm matching my heartbeat. I watch the sleepy darkened towns go past, another empty, nameless, faceless street. On this midnight highway of regrets, the radio is playing our old sets. I am chasing down a ghost I cannot catch, a broken heart without a working light. I hit the brakes, but I am still sliding fast into the deeper veins of our past. I cannot steer away from what we lost. I never realized the heavy cost. On this midnight highway of regrets, the radio is playing our old sets. I am chasing down a ghost I cannot catch, a broken heart without a working light. Keep driving, keep fading, keep driving. Morning breaks, but the room is gray. I cannot wash the memory away. 2 empty coffee cups on the sink, pushing me closer to the brink. The steam rises and fades from view, just like the love I had for you. Oh, the bittersweet taste of yesterday, and the words we swallowed and could not say. I am sipping on this lonely pain, waiting for the sun inside the rain. I trace the rim of your favorite mug, still craving the warmth of your tender hug. The acoustic strums a lonely tune underneath the pale morning moon. Oh, the bittersweet taste of yesterday, and the words we swallowed and could not say. I am sipping on this lonely pain, waiting for the sun inside the rain. Heavy reverb on my sighs, I cannot hide the tears in my eyes. The ambient pads echo my regret. You are the one I cannot forget. Oh, the bittersweet taste of yesterday, and the words we swallowed and could not say. I am sipping on this lonely pain, waiting for the sun inside the rain. One cup left, the coffee is cold. I watch you looking at your phone. Even together, we're alone. The distance grows with every breath, a quiet, unassuming death. I feel the slit right through my hands, the shifting of the hour sands. This is a slow decay, watching the colors wash away. No dramatic end, no sudden break, just a slow decay. For heaven's sake, but it doesn't reach the broken trust we cannot breach. We go through motions day by day, hoping the pain will fade away. This is a slow decay, watching the colors wash away. No dramatic end, no sudden break, just a slow lingering piano note, distant ambient pad, fading to black.
A folded letter on the desk, a love that failed the final test. The ink is smashed with salty tears, a chronicle of wasted years. We wrote our vows on fragile sheets, now crumbled up upon the streets. Paper hearts will tear and fold, leaving us out in the cold. We tried to fly on wings of lace, but crashed into an empty space. I keep the ticket from the train, a souvenir of sweet domain. When we believed we had it all, before the inevitable fall. Paper hearts will tear and fall, leaving us out in the cold. We tried to fly on wings of lace, but crashed into an empty space. single high note held, fading reverb.
The second hand moves, but time stands still. I am staring out from the windowsill. The world outside is rushing on by, but I am stuck here asking why. Every tick is a beat of my lonely heart, reminding me that we are apart. Ticking clocks in the dead of the night, nothing I do can make this right. A slow tempo heavy reverb stretches the sound, pushing me further into the ground. Ticking clocks in the dead of the night, nothing I do can make this right. A slow tempo if I could just see your lovely smile. But ambient paths wash over my plea, leaving only the silence and me. Ticking clocks in the dead of the night, nothing I do can make this right. A slow tempo march to an empty dawn. How do I live now that you are gone? Tick tock, time runs out.
The sun is crawling up the blind, unwelcome and too bright, leaving all the warmth behind in the wreckage of last night. Your keys are gone from by the door, your shoes are missing too. The silence settles on the floor where I am missing you. The final word was spoken soft, but it brought the ceiling down. The morning after the end of the world, watching the tragedy slowly unfurl. The coffee is bitter, heartbreaking story that has finally been told. I am picking up pieces of shattered glass, watching the painfully slow hours pass. The sun is shining, but it feels like rain. The morning after the worst of the pain. The pillows still retain your shape, a cruel and mocking sight. There is no tunnel of escape from the choices of last night. I wrap myself in your old coat, smelling faintly of perfume, a heavy lump caught in my throat in this suffocating room. The morning after the end of the world, watching the tragedy slowly unfurl. The coffee is bitter, the air is so cold, a heartbreaking story that has finally been told. I am picking up pieces of shattered glass, watching the painfully slow hours pass. The sun is shining, but it feels like rain. The morning after the worst of the pain. We said goodbye with tear-stained eyes. No more fighting, no more lies. But the peace is heavy, the peace is a stone, dragging me down now that I am alone. The morning after the end of the world, watching the tragedy slowly unfurl. The coffee is bitter, the air is so cold, a heartbreaking story that has finally been told. I am picking up pieces of shattered glass, watching the painfully slow hours pass. The sun is shining, but it feels like rain. The morning after the worst of the pain. It is morning, but it is so dark alone.
The sky is turning gray, the storm is moving in, a perfect match for me and the state my heart is in. Drops begin to slowly fall, streaking down my bedroom Rain on the glass. Midnight strikes, the house is so still, a deafening silence I never can fill. I walk down the corridor, feeling the chill, the quiet surrender against my own will. I listen so closely, holding my breath, scared of this quiet, scared to death. Echoes in the hallway, footsteps of the past. Why do the painful things always seem to last? I hear your voice calling, bouncing off the wall, but nobody's there to catch me when I fall. The mirror reflects a face I don't know. The shadows are long and the fire is low. We danced on these rugs just a lifetime ago. Now I'm just swaying alone in the glow. Echoes in the hallway, footsteps of the past. Why do the painful things always seem to last? I hear your voice calling, bouncing off the wall, but nobody's there to catch me when I fall. How can a sound that is no longer there wrap itself around me and swallow the air? I'm trapped in the acoustics of a broken heart, torn from the seams, falling apart. Echoes in the hallway, footsteps of the past. Why do the painful things always seem to last? I hear your voice calling, bouncing off the wall, but nobody's there to catch me when I fall. Just echoes bouncing off the wall. Nobody's there. Slow morning vibe, but deeply lit.
The sun pushes through the gap in the blinds, waking a mind that endlessly wins. I step to the kitchen, the floor is so cold, feeling so tired, feeling so old. Two favorite mugs sitting there on the shelf. I reach for just one, making peace with myself. Coffee for one, steam in the air, looking across at an empty chair. The morning is quiet, the silence is loud. I'm lost in the midst of a lonely cloud, bitter and black, just like the dawn. Coffee for one, now that you're gone. I listen to birds sing a song in the tree, wondering if they are singing for me. The newspaper rests by the side of the door. Nothing is quite how it functioned before. Coffee for one, steam in the air, looking across at an empty chair. The morning is quiet, the silence is loud. I'm lost in the mist of a lonely cloud, bitter and black, just like the dawn. Coffee for one, now that you're gone. Used to be laughter over the rim, used to be light, but the lighting is dim. I swallow the ache with the last bitter drop, praying the pain will eventually stop. Coffee for one, steam in the air, looking across at an empty chair. The morning is quiet, the silence is loud. I'm lost in the mist of a lonely cloud, bitter and black, just like the dawn. Coffee for one, now that you're gone. Just coffee for one, a lonely dawn.